everyone, it's Lisa here from Morgan Tarot. Welcome back, or welcome if this is your first time. I am going to be smashing out my reads for November in the coming week. I am a little bit behind, apologies about that. Thank you to those people who are supporting me or who are watching this video that's supporting me. If you are returning, thank you so much for your support. I'm going to go ahead and just pull energies from the cards. I'm going to go ahead and pull 9 cards. All right, I'm going to cut the deck. All right, now we're going to take the top 9 cards. Okay, guys, we've got the Lovers, we've got the 3 of Swords, we've got the Sun. Wow. We have got the 9 of Swords, we've got the 7 of Cups, we've got the 8 of Swords, the Temperance card, the 4 of Cups, and the 8 of Pentacles, rather. All right, at the bottom of the deck, we have the 7 of Wands. All right, so it looks as though, guys, you know, first of all, this looks definitely like a beautiful love connection between you and someone else. You guys share a very deep connection, a very soul bonded connection. You have a lot of deep feelings for one another here, is what I'm seeing in the month of November. However, there has been some form of heartbreak here. There's been some form of separation, which is what I felt in the beginning, that you guys were in separation, and you know, hence someone is very defensive and guarded here, standing their ground, protecting their energy, not wanting to engage right now is what I'm seeing. Someone who's retreated here. I feel, you know, the Lovers is also about choices. Now, this person may have made a choice to retreat from this connection, given that we have the 3 of Swords here, but I don't feel like they're really enjoying this. I feel like they're in a lot of pain and discomfort because of it, because I'm also seeing some really dark energies here with this 8 and 9 of Swords and the 4 of Cups. Now, with the Sun being here, I feel like you are their happiness, guys. You know, take it as it resonates. Roles could be reversed, but I feel like this is your person here who is in separation, who's very defensive and guarded, and also very heartbroken. This could also represent your energy as well. But I feel like they've made a choice to go against this connection, because I do see a 4 of Cups here. I see rejection here. I see heartbreak and rejection here. I see someone who's made a choice that moved them away from this connection, because the Lovers, you know, energy is very much about a choice being made, and this person did have choices here that they may have gone, you know, their choice may have led them away from this connection. They may have rejected here with the 4 of Cups. This is all about rejection, betrayal, boredom, you know, 3 of Cups again, 3 of Swords, sorry, betrayal and rejection. We have a consistent theme here I'm seeing, but I do feel with the Sun here, I feel like this also represents that things came to light. Things were really, a light was really shined down on this person, and whatever it was that they did to end this connection, or to, you know, to damage this connection. There's certainly a heavy, heavy, heavy betrayal here. Have a look at this image, guys. This person is in a lot of pain. I feel like this is representing you and this connection. We've got the 9 of Swords here, someone who's having a lot of trouble with what they've done here. This person is feeling a very heavy burden. They're feeling very guilty, I'm seeing. Someone who's regretting what they've done, someone who has remorse, someone who feels very deeply and badly about what has happened within this connection. And I feel like they want to turn it around, but they're not quite sure how to do it. Hence why, you know, they're being very defensive and guarded here. I mean, I feel like they want to come in here, but I feel like they don't know what to do or how to do it, how to fix the damage that they've made. 7 of Cups, as I spoke about already, I do feel as though this person had options here, and I feel like they made the wrong choice, which has seen them now stuck in the 8 of Swords energy. Someone who's in a mental prison of their own doing. This person is just going around and round and around in their mind with, you know, just reenacting the whole situation over and over and over in their mind, wondering why they made the choices that they did, why they didn't just, you know, take some time to think about this. I feel like they've rushed into something here, and they haven't really taken their time here with the Temperance here. I feel like this card here is to represent this person really needed to use some temperance here. They really needed to temper themselves. They really needed to rely on some patience and some timing here, divine timing. But I don't feel like they did. I feel like they went against their deepest intuition here, and they went against it, and I feel like that's why the Temperance is here. It's reminding them that they should have used patience and tempered themselves, and they should have waited for divine timing to do its thing. But instead, they rejected this connection. They went towards something else here, which caused, you know, a devastating heartbreak here. They made a choice in love that took them away from the connection. You know, and I believe they also know that you are their happiness. But this also shines a light on what actually happened, which is able, I guess, helps you guys to reflect on things here and think about how, what actually happened, and to ensure that you can not make the same mistakes again. This person is very much trapped now. They're trapped and they're unable to move. I feel like they're stuck. They're really stuck, and they're not moving anywhere currently. They're just stuck in this energy with this 8 and 9 of Swords. Very stuck, very unable to do anything other than focus on the mistakes that they've made. But I kind of see you here, you know, being patient. And I see you working really hard on yourself here. I see you working hard. You might be focusing on work right now, just focusing on yourself and self-care, focusing on enjoying your own company, enjoying the company of friends and family, and just doing your own thing. I feel like you really need to build yourself up again, is what I'm hearing. Someone who's really knocked you down, and you're working on building yourself up. I don't think it's been easy for you. I feel like it's been a very hard, long road. And I feel like this is why we have the 8 of Pentacles. I mean, the 10 of Pentacles is, you know, the maximum Pentacles you can have. And I feel like you've had to work really, 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 really hard to get to 8 Pentacles. I feel like, you know, this person, you know, they left you here with a 5 of Pentacles. And I feel like you had to work really hard to progress beyond that to the 6, 7, and now 8 of Pentacles, where you've had to work and, you know, plant that seed with the 7 of Pentacles and work really hard here on yourself. This is someone who's really focused on themselves and achieving their goals, and I feel like they're your own personal goals within whatever it is that you're focusing on now, whether it be just self-care, your career, your job, you know, your friends, your family, even helping friends here and focusing on your energies on that. At the bottom of the deck, not surprised, we have the 4 of Swords. So yeah, again, healing energy. This is you right now. I see you healing here. I see, you know, I see your person also, you know, working on healing. I don't see them in healing right just yet. I feel like they're still stuck in this energy. They're in a trapped, fixed mindset, unable to stop that loop from replaying in their mind. But this is you. This is you here, focusing on yourself here, I'm seeing. Someone who's really putting the work in here on themselves and you know, career growth or just growth, personal growth, and focusing on, you know, self-care here after this heartbreak. As you can see, this love heart, this is their heart on a string here, quite literally, after being, you know, really wrung out here, really wrung out and heartbroken. All right, let's get some clarifiers. All right, Spirit, why is the Lovers card here for Scorpio in November? Why is the Lovers card here? One or two cards, please, to clarify the Lovers for Scorpio November. Clarify the Lovers. Clarify the Lovers, please. Wheel of Fortune, yeah. I feel like this person made a very karmic decision to go elsewhere. You know, there's rejection here, there's betrayal here, there's a choice that was made, and there's someone who had choices and options, probably too many. It was too overwhelming for them, and they weren't able to make an informed decision that, you know, that they spent time making, you know, and really focused on making the right decision for themselves. And, you know, they've rejected something, and now they really regret it here, and they're really stuck in that energy. They're unable to move forward from it right now. And this is the karmic wheel. When we make choices, you know, good things happen or bad things can happen depending on the, you know, the choices that we've made and the impacts that we've had on other people. If we really hurt someone, then we're going to get the karma from that with the Wheel of Fortune here. So I do feel as though with the Lovers being here, I feel like this person did make a choice and they're now reaping the karma from that choice. I feel like it caused a lot of devastation, a lot of hurt, and now they're, you know, receiving karma for that. And I feel like, you know, this also represents this energy here. You know, this person is really in there. This person is really being hurt right now. I feel like nothing's going right for them. I feel like everything's turned to crap for this person ever since they made this decision to, you know, betray you and make a choice elsewhere. And chose to go elsewhere. I feel like they're now, you know, you can't escape karma, guys. Karma comes in for everybody. Good decisions, bad decisions, whatever decision we make, there are consequences for it. Now, presenting the 3 of Swords, I've got the 6 of Cups. This is the soulmate card. This is a past life soulmate, someone that you feel very fondly about, and I feel like feels very fondly about you. I feel like you guys were, you know, together in a past life, and you have lessons to learn from each other here. And, you know, hence why this connection is really beating this person up, you know, spiritually here speaking, because we do have the Wheel of Fortune and the Temperance. So it was a very spiritual connection, and this person has gone against that spiritual connection, made a choice against it, and now they're reaping, you know, they're reaping the consequences of that from the karmic wheel here, the karmic justice wheel. So I feel like they're really in a lot of strife here. They're not happy. They're not doing well. They're stuck. They're probably having a lot of sleepless nights. They could be depressed. They could have even lost their job, I'm hearing. Or be not doing well in their job to the point that, you know, perhaps they've been warned that they need to, perhaps they've even taken time off because they're not focusing at work, not able to focus here. All right, clarify the Sun. Why is the Sun here? The Strength card. Yeah. So, you know, definitely truth was revealed here, with the Strength coming out, and they've had to really rely on their strength and courage here to get through this. I feel like they're not quite getting there just yet. I feel like, you know, this almost could be in reverse. I'm seeing someone who's very troubled right now in the month of November as a result of their actions. You know, the Strength card here also shows that you are relying a lot on strength here, even though this person was your happiness, or vice versa, or even, you know, you both might feel this way about the other, you know, after some realizations here. But this strength here shows me that, you know, with strength and courage, you know, you've realized that, you know, you've realized the things that you needed to realize here with the Sun. This is about coming to realizations here. Things have been lit up and enlightened, and you're now fully aware of what this person did and why they did it. And but I do feel like you're really working on yourself here with the Eight of Pentacles. I feel like this card represents your energy. Yeah. Also, you know, defensive and guarded here. Defensive and guarded towards this person that has really hurt you and put you through a lot of trauma. So, yeah. So I feel like this is representing you finding out things, being enlightened, and also it represents that you do have deep feelings for this person. But realizations were made and you were able to make choices about this. Choices that were, you know, empowered you, I feel. All right, why is the Eight of Swords here, Spirit? Why is the Eight of Swords here for Scorpio in the month of November? Clarify the Eight of Swords. Clarify the Eight of Swords. Yeah, look at this. We've got the Eight of Cups clarifying the Eight of Swords, 2 eights. So, yeah, this person is very much stuck with this Eight of Swords energy because of walking away and rejecting this connection, guys. You can't make this stuff up. It literally is, you know, it's painting... It's coming, it's unfolding exactly the way that I would expect it to with the message that I've received. You know, this person is really trapped in their head because of an ending here. This person has walked away. This person has betrayed the connection. Someone that they valued very highly, I feel, which is you. I feel like, you know, they weren't really thinking. They didn't take their time here before they made choices that took them away from the connection. And I feel like that's caused this really heartbreaking energy here with someone that they know now is a soulmate. You know, this choice is now beating them up. This is a karmic wheel that's here to cast judgment over their poor decision making here. You know, they realize with all their strength and courage now that you are their happiness, but this has been brought to light, you know, and you're very guarded now with this person because of, you know, the way that they've treated you. And of course, you rightly have every reason to be that way. This person had options here and they didn't make good choices here. They may have been following some sort of illusion, something that they thought was good for them, but turned out to be really negative and has caused them now to be really stuck in this really stuck energy, really negative, toxic energy. Someone that's really going through it because of decisions that they have made, and they can't blame anyone else but themselves. With the Eight of Cups clarifying the Eight of Swords here, they are very regretful and remorseful about walking away from this connection, and they now don't know what to do. They're really stuck. They're really stuck in their mind. They're stuck in a prison. They're stuck in a loop. They're replaying the events, like I said already, over and over again in their head, wondering why they did what they did, wondering how they can fix it. They don't quite know how to do it. I don't feel like they even have the answers right now. I feel like they're just stuck in their own mental prison and they have work to do on themselves. Just like the work that you've been putting in on yourself, I feel like this person has been distracted by something else and hasn't really put the work in here. Okay, why is the Seven of Cups here? Why did they make a choice against this connection, Spirit? Why did they make a choice against this connection with Scorpio? I just saw the Moon. Yeah, Moon and oh my goodness. We've got the Moon, the Three of Swords again, and the Five of Cups. Wow. Okay, so this person, yeah, definitely, as we know, made a decision that was very, not well thought through here. The moon is about mystery. It's about, again, like the sun, things coming to light as well. It can be about things that we don't know and about mysteries. And I feel like this person was kind of looking for something a bit mysterious, a little bit different. They might have been thinking the grass was going to be greener on the other side, and just thought this new person or this new shiny thing was going to be really mysterious, and they were intrigued by it, kind of like these wolves are with the moon, and they went towards something that really, was shiny and new, right? And there was a mystery. There was a sense of mystery within that. So they made a choice to go towards that, right? But it's just caused nothing but regret, remorse, loss, guilt, betrayal, hurt. Look at this, guys. We've got the Three of Swords here twice now. These cards are all clarifying the Seven of Cups. Does this look like someone who's made a good decision? But, karma. Karma is what has resulted, and that is always going to, teach us the lessons that we need to learn, right? All right, Spirit, can I please have a clarifier for the Nine of Swords? Show me why this person is really going through sleepless nights. The energy, the Hierophant, yeah. See, they made I feel like there's two messages here. They do need to grow up spiritually here. They have a lot of awakening here to do. There's a lot of learning, because this card is about learning, higher levels of learning, commitment, stability, structure, tradition, marriage. It's about all of those things. I feel as though, representing, clarifying the Nine of Swords, that this person went towards another commitment. They committed elsewhere here, and it's now causing them a big rift within themselves. They're struggling with the decisions that they've made, as we've seen it as a clear message throughout the reading. This person is really struggling with the commitment that they went towards outside of the connection, and they also have a lot of learning to do spiritually here. This person needs to grow up spiritually, they need to evolve spiritually, and they need to really face up to and learn about what's going on deep inside of them that's causing them to make these poor decisions without really spending the time to really temper themselves and look at, make good decisions. They rushed into it without really spending a lot of time on thinking about it. All right, very clear message. All right, Temperance. Why is the Temperance here? We've got the Four of Cups again, guys. A double card again. Four of Cups is the next card I'm going to be clarifying. So, as I spoke about, Temperance, this person rushed into something and rejected it. They didn't spend the time to think about what they were actually doing. What were they giving up on here? What were they walking away from? What were they making a decision about? Why were they making this decision? Is this the right decision to make? Should I take my time? Should I look into this more? Should I investigate? Should I, explore my feelings more? Maybe I'm just having a bit of a tantrum. Maybe I'm having a bit of a bad moment. Maybe I'm looking too deeply at this. Maybe I need to relook at this with a different set of eyes. Maybe I need to get some advice, just looking and analysing more, tempering themselves, being patient, being more tolerant, being more resilient, being more understanding, and not just running away to the new shiny thing that presents itself because they're having a bit of hardship in the connection is what I'm seeing here. So as a result of their poor patience, poor timing, and just poor thinking and thought out behaviour, they have rejected something that was actually meant for them, that was actually, what made them really happy here with the Sun. They didn't follow their intuition here, and they're now having to rely on strength and courage to try and build themselves back up again after making a really poor choice here. All right, clarify the Four of Cups. Why did this person reject this connection? Ace of Swords. Okay, rejection here. And I feel like the Ace of Swords here is to clarify this person did not have the truth and clarity that they needed at the time. They were not, again, this just clarifies what I just spoke about. This person didn't really dive deep into themselves to find out why they were doing the things they were doing. Why were they, it was kind of like a rash decision is what I'm seeing here. Someone who made a really quick judgment here on a connection because they were going through something challenging, and they, instead of working on it, instead of doing the hard work and committing and just buckling down with you and just really focusing on how they could fix this problem, how you could work together on it as a team, they've just, walked away and found something shiny and new here. So Ace of Swords is all about truth and clarity, and I feel like they now have that truth and clarity. They now understand that they rejected something that was really meant for them. We've seen that twice here, They've also understood here. Temperance is all about a divine connection. It's also about divine learning. This is about someone who's learned something very spiritual here as well. So I do feel like this message resonates with that again, because this person is really coming to some real, some really glaring truths within themselves here about why they do what they do. And I feel like they don't quite understand why they made this choice to reject this connection which was meant for them. This is a Six of Cups, you know, divine soulmate connection. We've got the Lovers here to confirm that. We've got the Sun here showing us that it was. You know, the Sun is the happiest card in the deck, guys. You've got 3, you've got 4 with the Temperance, the Lovers, the Six of Cups, and the Sun here, all showing me that this connection was a divine soulmate connection, and they walked away from it. Now they're getting their karma for that, guys. All right, now we're clarifying the Eight of Pentacles, and I got the World card to clarify. So the World is again all about closing out cycles and starting new cycles. I feel like, you know, with the World card here, you've learned very valuable lessons from this connection, from the ending also. It's been very painful for you, very, very painful is what I'm seeing here. I've got, you know, got the Three of Swords twice, along with the Swords energy that we have here, the rejection. We've got the Four of Cups twice, we've got the Seven of Wands, we've got the Strength. Someone who's really been through a lot of trauma here within this connection for no good reason, really. This person just made a really rash, ill thought through decision and didn't really think about the consequences of their actions here, and now they're really going through that as well, but that's their own karma with the karmic wheel here. So with the World card here, it looks as though, you know, you are going to be back on your feet. You are starting a new cycle for yourself here, guys, and you are creating all the happiness that you need here with the Eight of Pentacles. You're doing that hard work yourself now from within and learning to love yourself again, as well as whatever it is that you're doing right now. Keep doing it, because it looks like you're bringing in real happiness and abundance for yourself. You're only 2 pentacles here off of the 10 of Pentacles, which is the maximum amount you can have and the maximum happiness and foundation that you can have. The maximum solid foundation and abundance and happiness, and a new beginning here with the World here. So it's about closing out that cycle and starting a brand new one. All right, now let's get a couple of cards of advice. What's coming in here for, and then we'll get a couple of oracle cards to finish off. What's coming in here for Scorpio after this ending? What's going to happen to Scorpio after this ending? Couple of cards of advice, please. 2 or 3 cards. Thank you, Spirit. What's going to happen here for Scorpio? Wow, okay, so we've got 4 cards here. We've got the King of Cups, which is all about love and emotion, deep love. The Queen of Swords here, which could represent you. We've got a king and a queen here, not matching suits, but a king and a queen. We've got the Star here, and we've got the Seven of Pentacles. So again, I see someone working really hard on healing here. This person is really building themselves up. They're planting a seed of growth here, and it's going to grow into something very abundant. You're going to heal here with the Star energy here. This is what happens after a tower. You know, we go through the Star energy, we go through the healing energy, and we build ourselves up again to get to the 10 of Pentacles. Now, you're not far off here. We've got the 7 of Pentacles here. We have the 8 of Pentacles, which we just spoke about in your new cycle here. You are really working on yourself here, working really hard on building that stability, on that healing, on self-care. Now, with the King and Queen coming out here, it does look like you're really going to be leveling up here. You've got some real growth here that I can see. This is someone who is really standing in their power here. Someone who's been very hurt with the Queen of Swords. They're not about to get them, you know, let themselves fall into a situation like this again anytime soon. This person is very defensive and guarded. They're going to be much more careful in the future with the people that they interact with, that they have a connection with, that they have a relationship with. They're not going to get hurt easily because they are now very protective. They could be very cold, but I don't really see that, Scorpio. I see you as someone who's very open, who wants to love again, but you know, you are going to be defensive and guarded. There's no doubt about that. You're going to be a typical Scorpio and be very investigative about anyone that you meet. And that's going to happen regardless because you're a Scorpio. But after what's happened to you, you know, I do see you in a Queen of Swords energy right now. You're focusing on, you know, you are very guarded. We saw the 7 of Wands. You're protecting your heart. You're protecting your energy. And you're going to seek the truth here. You're not going to listen to anything that isn't matching up to your truth with the Queen of Swords. With the King of Cups here, I do feel as though, you know, I feel like they kind of balance each other out a little bit here, because the Queen of Swords is quite cold and cutting. She can be. She doesn't really let people in easily, whereas the King of Cups can do that, and he's just not someone that wears his heart on his sleeve. He doesn't always express exactly how he's feeling, but he does have a lot of love and emotion, and he does show it in different ways. He's just not very expressive about that because he doesn't, again, kind of like the Queen of Swords, doesn't want to be seen as vulnerable, you know, to be taken advantage of. But he is very loving, and I feel like these two kind of balance each other out, because with the Queen of Swords and the King of Cups mixed together, we've got a very balanced individual, someone who's very protective, who's careful, who's cautious, who seeks the truth, but also isn't, a sucker. King of Cups can be, can be vulnerable to that, can be open to that, to be taken advantage of, I guess, because of all their emotions. So I feel like it's an even balance here. It's about having logic as well as emotion, kind of a good mix here. So we've got logic and emotion kind of mixed 50-50 here. So you're using a mixture of those to find new love, it looks like. Let's find out, is there new love coming in here for Scorpio in the month of November and beyond, or will this person or this connection be healed? New love, or will this connection be healed? And then we'll get a couple of cards from the Oracle for final advice. Will there be new love for Scorpio, or will this connection, or can this connection be healed? New love for Scorpio, or can this connection be healed? Okay, we have got, okay, we're not going to take all of these cards, too many. Okay, we're looking at new love for Scorpio, or will this connection be healed? What else for Scorpio? Wow, got the Knight of Cups and the Three of Cups. So yeah, I definitely see I see you being more emotional here, right? I spoke about logic and emotion being a nice balance here for you. So rather than just being one or the other, you kind of got a good mix here. You're working hard here on healing and building yourself up, as we already saw with the Eight of Pentacles. You're working really hard on yourself now. You're going to have a lot of fortune here, I'm seeing. Someone who's very stable financially, secure, a good foundation. Someone who's building up their happiness again, with or without this person. Now, with the Nine of Cups, again, I see you very single here, really raising up your vibration here. You're only one cup off of a 10 of Cups, so you're not far off of finding love here. With the Three of Cups, I do see you really enjoying your time with friends and family here, having a bit of a victory here, celebrating, enjoying happiness and just being fulfilled here in and of yourself, with or without this person. It can also signify, a reunion here of sorts, or reconciliation with this person, but after the betrayal, I'm not necessarily seeing a strong energy of that. I'm just seeing that this is a card of, happiness and getting together with friends and family more so than anything. So I kind of feel like maybe you're going to focus on yourself here for now and maybe see what comes in for you. I don't see you rushing back into this person, this connection with this person after this heartbreak. I mean, it could happen. Energy changes very quickly. This is just what I'm seeing as of today. But things can change very quickly, as we know, in energy. All right, it's always up to free will, of course, guys. I don't know exactly what's happening within this connection. I just see that Three of Swords is here twice, and I see some really challenging energies. I do feel as though your person is learning some valuable lessons from this ending, though. And they're going through their karma as a result. All right, let's get maybe 2 or 3 cards from the Oracle to find out final message for Scorpio for the month of November 2021. What advice do we have for Scorpio? Oh, okay, did we get 3? We got 3. Wow. Okay, so we've got Unfinished Symphony. Interesting. I was literally just talking about whether this person might come back. Now, that can speak to something being unfinished, which is quite possible. It could be something else in your life, though. Take it as it resonates. It feels as though there's something here that is not quite resolved or closed out. It does not mean you need to have another connection with this person. It could just be that you need to close out something with them. An apology needs to be given. Truth needs to be revealed. About what happened here, and just some sort of closure for you both to have that peace of mind. Time for a nap here, which means I feel like it means kind of that you may need to just take a break from love here and just really focus on yourself. It does resonate with the reading. I feel like you've been through a lot here, and you do really need to focus on healing before you can move into something new here. We do have healing energy here a couple of times, so maybe really focus on healing your heart here before you move into something else, and it will happen in divine timing. We all know that. If it's meant for you, it will happen when it's meant to happen. So let's just focus on healing ourselves at the moment and go from there. So I feel like time for a nap resonates with the fact that I feel like you just need to take a bit of time out to focus on yourself, on building up yourself again from within. That self-love is so important, because we can't have love with anyone else until we have that first. Chaos and conflict is here as well. So I do feel as though this represents that you've had a very chaotic and conflicting relationship with this person, and it's caused you a lot of heartbreak and a lot of, difficulties, and you really have been through, we've seen a very challenging energy here in this reading. So I do feel as though after this, it's kind of almost like, as you can see, the stormy skies. It's almost like the storm is just settling. The storm has just passed. It's now time to really, sit down and think about the loss. Think about everything that you've been through. Really reflect on it in a reflective way, and just almost like recount for the damage that's been done. you know, recount on it and figure out how you're going to move forward from that, and what you've learned from it, most importantly, that you can take forward with you into the future. So yeah, that's what I'm seeing there. Is there anything else that needs to come out for Scorpio? You know, what will happen, whatever's meant to be will be, but the message, it looks like, very clear message, is that you need to focus on you right now. You've been through something very traumatic and you need to heal. And as does your person. They've got a lot of work that they need to do, and I feel like you're much further ahead in the healing process than they are. Alright, just from what I'm seeing here, I feel like they're really still going through it with the 8 and 9 of Swords here. Yeah, milk and honey and serendipity. Again, look at that rainbow, guys. Serendipity, all about someone who's, you know, finding their happiness from within. Beautiful energy here. Milk and honey. Again, these, you know, go hand in hand with the message I've just given you. Really focus on yourself right now and focus on happiness from within, and you will get everything that you hoped for. All right, guys, I'm going to finish there. I don't want the reading to go any longer. Thank you for your support. Please don't forget to like the video if it helped you in any way or it resonated. And hit subscribe if you haven't already done so, and hit the notification bell so you get updated when I upload new videos for you. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks, guys. Bye.